And then look at this. There was no window there. You jumped through a fucking steel wall somehow.
It's nice.
Can't get through there. Let's go down here. Let's crouch. I don't know if there's an enemy around the corner or not. It's getting worse. God damn it. I'm sorry if that's in the recording. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's causing it.
It isn't too bad.
Is there anything down here? Is there any reason to go down here? Doesn't look like it. You actually have to properly climb up ladders in this game. Jump kick. Jump kick. Can't go that way. I remember playing the Xbox 360 version of this game, and I was climbing through some vents, as you do later on in the game. Hang on, story. And I saw an enemy right below me, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to drop a grenade on his ass. So I tried to. And it bounced off the pipe directly in front of me. And right back into my face. And blew up. To add insult to injury, I got an achievement for doing this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the achievement was like, congratulations, you killed yourself.
Congratulations, you elaborately murdered yourself.
Yeah, I had to pause the game after that because I was laughing my fucking ass off at getting an achievement for killing myself. Okay. Let's go down here. Oh, I'm going to start ODST soon. I'm going to start recording very soon. By the time this is up, I probably already have started. But that's a shorter game, so that shouldn't take me as long to get through or as long to piece together a video for. But I'm looking forward to that because that's the first Halo game that I remember enjoying it from beginning to end. Mostly because it doesn't have the flood. If you watch my Halo reviews, you know I fucking hate the flood. Yeah. The Halo games have started coming out on PC, so you can finally play them on PC. And so far, there's 2 of them.
Reach in the first one.
Yeah, Reach and Halo 1. Oh, fuck, that was Alma.
Yeah, there we go. I got you.
I forgot about that.
Some fucking J-horror coming at you. Here's one of the horror sections.
Yeah. Okay, what's down here? Is this the same? No, this is not the same area. But I am glad I came down here because there is a health item. Give me that. Got 6 of them now. That's good amount. You can carry up to 10 at a time. Okay, I hear you. I think. Did I get all of them? Let's check in this office. Okay, there's none in the office. I guess I got all of them. Give me that armor, boy. And give me those weapons. Break every single pane of glass I see. No pane of glass shall be left unbroke. You're gonna grenade me, aren't you? I'm gonna back off. What?
Fuck glass.
Yeah, fuck glass. Shit. That didn't work out. I thought I could shoot him in the head, and it didn't work out in my favor. No, really, I want you to heal. Well, they were trying to come get me, and I got them instead. That works. Give me that weapon. Let's see if there's anything down below. So I've been playing Secret of Mana in my spare time. The PlayStation 4 remake of Secret of Mana. And it was originally a... have you ever played it?
No, I always wanted to,
It was originally a Super Nintendo game. And it's a RPG from Squaresoft. By a guy that worked on the first 3 Final Fantasies, so there's plenty of Final Fantasy references. There's like chocobos and moogles and shit in it. But it's an action RPG, unlike Final Fantasy typically is. Which, okay, the new 7 remake, which just came out, and I really want to play it, is an action RPG, but typically they've been turn-based.
so the combat's kind of similar to like Secret of Evermore or something like that.
Yeah, it's very similar to Secret of Evermore. Okay, now what? Oh, ladder. Okay, that's what. In fact, Secret of Evermore and Secret of Mana are similar enough that after Secret of Evermore came out, a lot of people thought that we in the United States did not get Mana, the sequel to Secret of Mana, because of Secret of Evermore. Now, there's no actual validity to this, but it was a widespread enough rumor that it did hurt sales of Evermore, which is kind of a shame because Evermore's a good game in its own right. I like it. It plays. They play very similar. So if you played, it's got the same ring menu system.
Oh, okay,
So if you played one, you should be familiar enough with the other. Like, it's got that attack and then wait for your meter to fill back up to 100 and then attack again kind of thing that it does. If you want to get full strength attacks, and you can power up your attacks and level up your weapons and your characters both. And you have more than one character traveling with you at all times. Like in Secret of Evermore, it was you and a dog. And Secret of Mana, it's you and a couple of other characters.
yeah. I think I would like it with
And they're very similar in how they play. But the difference is Mana is co-op.
yeah, which I just found out kind of recently.
And I assume, I don't know for certain, but I assume the remake is co-op as well. I know it's co-op. I think it's online co-op as well, which is kind of awesome. The weird thing about the remake, though, is it looks like a PlayStation 2 game. Like, go if you look at the remake and its graphics, and then you look at Dawn of Man on the PlayStation 2. I mean, it's really not that much better looking than Dawn of Man is. It looks like a PlayStation 2 game that got up-res to 1080p and had some graphical filters applied to it to clean it up. And that's basically what it looks like. It's kind of weird that it looks like that an RPG that is so as beloved as Secret of Mana would get what appears to be a budget release for its remake. I don't expect something necessarily on the same level as Final Fantasy VII, but
Oh no,
it's still surprising that it would be a budget title for its remake.
especially given how old it is.
Yeah. And the gameplay is pretty much identical to the original, so you don't have any modern touches to the combat, like targeting system or anything like that for bows, which would have been nice. But so in a number of ways, it's disappointing in that sense. Because it does not look or feel like a modernized version of the game, like you'd think a remake would be. It looks like you're familiar with the concept of a shot-for-shot remake, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
The Crash Bandicoot remake was kind of similar to that.
yeah, but that that kind of doesn't need major updating to its gameplay though, because it was so incredibly well designed in the first place. You could do at least some updating to how Mana plays. First laptop. Yeah, you'll run into laptops with like emails that you download over the course of the game. There's health there, and weapons, and armor, and ammo. Everything you need. Okay, give me that. Is there anything in there that I need? No. Nope. Okay, let's go this way. Into this office. I haven't used any grenades in this playthrough. What is the grenade button? Is it G?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, G. Okay. I thought so. I wanted to make sure. I actually played the. But thus far, despite its shortcomings, I'm enjoying it. It does make improvements. Like the entire story is voice acted, which is nice. You didn't get me. Um, the cutscenes are kind of weird because there's not much mouth movement or facial expression,
Yeah, that's one of the things I like.
which is very strange. Fuck! I didn't even see him.
Where'd he come from?
He was beside me. I didn't fucking see him through the fucking door. Now let's go back into this office. There's armor in here. I want the armor. It also it gives you two options for a soundtrack: a reworked version of the original soundtrack or the original SNES MIDI files.
How's the new soundtrack?
It's pretty good, but I wound up listening to the originals. I don't know if that's the new versions aren't as good, or if I just really like the sound of music on the Super Nintendo, like a nostalgic kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd probably go with the originals too. Just 'cause I like that old like the soundtrack and sort of stuff.
Yeah. All right, there's still some more out there that I need to fucking kill. So I've been playing it with the original soundtrack, but when you save it ends, they added in new scenes where the characters like talk to each other before they go to bed, and it's not at every single time you save it, and it's like you've progressed through a certain story, and then they'll sit down and talk, and it kind of helps flesh out their personalities, which is kind of a nice touch that I really like. The problem with that is that their personalities, like, I don't know if it's a translation thing or if this was in the original, but they tried to make the characters funny tried to make the game funnier by making all the characters incredibly snarky to each other. But instead, they just come across as a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, it's a fine line when you're trying to do something like that.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm like, it's a fun game. It's got a lot of charm to its world and its music and all that stuff that I'm really enjoying. And that's something that I would love to let's play on the channel someday. And good news, it's on Steam. We can do that. So I'm looking forward to that. Fuck you. Where are you?